Okay. I'm at home today. I don't know. My boss said, go ahead and take the day off. You need to rest and relax. But my eye is twitching. My eye is twitching. It's still twitching. This is Better Moody, and you're listening to The Way Forward. Or this is The Way Forward, and you're listening to Better Moody. Haha. I'm going to cut that other piece out. Or maybe I won't. I might be full of shit. I am full of shit, literally. But that's not your problem, I guess. I am upstairs. My daughter's blasting her music, and she said she is cleaning her room. I asked her to help me clean the garage because I think I need to do that. I need the world around me to be clean so that I can legitimately relax eventually, hopefully, because I can't. I am just that type of person. I will just sit there and scratch myself. An unscratchable itch I will have because there's dirt surrounding me. It'll just drive me insane. I cannot relax. You can't lay me in a room full of shit, tell me to take a deep breath and relax. I'm going to lose my mind. And I'll feel like, things are crawling on me, et cetera, et cetera. So I asked her, I said, hey, why don't we just go ahead and knock this stuff out? It's been sitting there for a while. It's not really hard. I did some of it by myself already. Shoo. But yeah, no, she's like, I'm cleaning my room. Are you though? Because you've been cleaning your room for the past 2 years, and to date, it remains the same. So I'm not quite sure what kind of progress that is, but also I got other things to worry about. I'm annoyed. And I'm going to drink. I'm going to finish my ginger beer. Ginger beer. It's supposed to be good for you. I've been nauseous lately, having lots of headaches, other things. That's okay. This is what went down yesterday. I went to my doctor, my primary care physician, and told him what was going on with me. I'm not going to share those details, but he's like, yeah, I consulted with another doctor and we went ahead and called 911. I said, what? What the hell? No, why are you doing this to me? And of course, I went to the doctor for what I thought was sick call. They don't have sick call. Thinking, we'll just get some medicine, go lay down, it'll be great. But he thought it was an ER-worthy type visit. So, luckily I wore a headband though, but the rest of me, man, so busted. So just not ready for the runway. And there was another pregnant nurse in there with me who had her feet propped up because she forgot her belt to take the pressure off of her hips. And so she's chatting it up with me. And I'm like, damn, I look like a hot mess. I just want to hide, curl into a ball and hide. I think this probably elevated my condition and the symptoms got worse. I just blacked out. So it's not even an exciting story, but that was my first ambulance ride and I never want to do it again. I didn't want to look at anybody. I'm telling you, like I covered my face and turned my toes in and tried to happy thought that whole experience away. I made it into the hospital and they had me in one of those beds that are in the aisle. That's the craziest thing. They just have a placard on the wall and that's your space. You don't get a room, you get a space, which I guess it's practical if you need to move some people. So I'm chilling in the hallway, uncomfortable as can be. I was going to say uncomfortable as a bag of beans on a blender. No, I don't know. But I was uncomfortable and I don't know why I chose beans. So they did their thing on me and then my daughter came to get me. And then I finally went home. I'm going to just fade away as we speak. So I don't feel great. That's my point. Not really trying to chat it up for forever, but What I did like was I got to hear my daughter tell her story of what happened to her the day prior as well. Apparently she got pulled over by the police, but she was doing donuts in a church parking lot. And some policeman was out in the woods. What were you doing, sir? And he came out, and I guess she almost ran him over because she was moving and doing donuts so fast. So pissed him off. And then I guess he found her on the road, down the road, and he was like, hey, pulled her over. Hey, was that you out there behind the church parking lot? And she's like, yes, sir. And she's like, hey, he was so mad. Which also, I guess he did not give her a ticket. He said, do better. Now, my daughter is pretty gorgeous, so I'm not sure if that had something to do with it, or the fact that he was randomly out in the woods on a questionable mission. How did they know he was a cop? Apparently, when they were doing their donuts, the badge caught the light, and they could see it, so... Not quite sure what's going on there, but that was exciting news for her. So fast forward to today, where I am sitting in semi-misery. My phone, I was locked out of my phone, and I was thinking, how hilarious is this? If I need to call 911, I cannot do it because I let Camden use my phone while I passed out yesterday. Baby Cam the man, remember him? Co-host with the most... the super tantrum baby. Superpowers are tantrums. So, yeah, he did something and I had it set to, I was going to tell you about this feature for all you moms out there. It's really great until it's not. So it's guided accessibility. I think that's what it is. You go into your settings on your phone. This is if you have a smartphone, an iPhone in particular. And then go to accessibility, which will be toward the bottom. Let's see, settings. No, it's not. It's in the middle. It's underneath general. Accessibility. And then now you go to the bottom, right? Guided access. That, if you turn on guided access, you do a triple click on the right hand side of your phone, and whatever app you're in, it will lock it in place. It's great. So your kid can't go and buy up, Amazon or Jackpocket or stocks or call all your bosses on a group call, which has happened before as well. So, yeah, that's a nice feature. Check it out. It's great. Now let's see if we can circle back around to my whole point. He locked my phone out, yes. So some weird feature. There was two of them open at the same time, guided access, and then another like voice option where it'll read the screen back to you. And I don't know, it just locked it. And so I had to wait for it to die, or so I thought, because I went online and discovered that you can also, if you run into some weird glitch, do a force restart, which I tried to restart my phone, people. That's the obvious thing to do. But I didn't know you could do volume up, volume down really fast, and then hold the right side home button and just hang on, even though you see the Apple come up, the digital Apple logo. Just keep holding it, and then it's a force restart, and you're back home and safe. So my phone was almost dead. It was like 10 o'clock today when I finally decided to ask the internet, hey, is there another workaround? Or actually it started off with me asking, will the guided access feature be turned off if I do a restart? And they're like, yep, no worries. Move on with your life. Everything will get turned back off and reset. So I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, that's how that got started. All right. So back to the present then. I'm back in my phone, halfway sane. Still feel a little weird and funky, but also I do not want to go to the damn hospital in an ambulance. I will not be calling 911. I will probably, you're going to have to, next time I get carried, it's going to be in a damn coffin because my pride won't let me. That shit was horrible. My blood pressure was fine. And then I got to the airport. So I was running. I tried. They got me. They reeled me back in. No, I got to the freaking ER. And my blood pressure was high. It was like stage 1 hypertension. So that's what's happening right there. You're going to kill me by trying to save me. Don't do it. I feel like Medea. Just don't do it. Yeah, my chest hurts thinking about that. But I try to self-soothe, try to rub on my body, love on myself. And there she goes again. I don't know if you can hear that, but she's playing in the background. But yeah, I might be the one person where the thought of death actually makes me think about all the things I need to do to prep and clean and prepare for dying, which is highly stressful and will end up killing me regardless. So it's like don't open that door for me. It's a downward spiral, a very quick one. Yeah, I was thinking about, man, what do I look busted. I don't want people to see my face. Do I stink? Now people are going to come visit me at home because I'm ailing and 10 seconds from death, which is backwards, but whatever. Even still, I'm a very private person, hence why I'm behind the microphone, right? And I just want to be left to myself. Just want to be in my little hovel, churning out my little thoughts on the day. That's it, my little cave. But yeah, so my daughter comes to look at me. I'm eating cereal sitting on the couch now, or I was about 20 minutes ago. And she's like, "Are you okay? I feel like you're upset with me. You're just sitting here in the quiet, eating by yourself, silently." I mean, okay, yeah, I'm here. So I don't think I'm all alone. Okay, there's at least one. Me and my thoughts, baby. But for whatever reason, if I'm not doing well, my eye's twitching again. I have to cater to other people's emotions while I die. If I'm not doing well, people think I'm upset with them. And I have to reassure them. So here's my reassurance. Sweet baby girl. It's not you, it's me. Legitimately. I'm just dying. That's it. Can I just die without being harassed? But she said that she had this dream. Was it a dream? Yeah, that the government was talking to her. And it said that you have to kill all the robots. I said, "Are you sure you didn't just fall asleep watching an episode of Black Mirror? Because that sounds mysteriously similar to one of those episodes." And she said, no, he said that. So now I guess I got to kill the robots and everybody's a robot. And I was like, girl, you better not listen to that voice. So she's crawling, she's going, she's walking. She's not crawling. She's walking up the stairs. She turns back to me. And she says, "Mom, do you want to live?" I said, yes, honey. I want to live because it's my choice, right? Mm-hmm. She said, that's exactly what a robot would say. And then saunters off. You little shit. What? So if I don't die, you're going to finish the job? Like, what is happening right now? Someone just help me. And the madness. That's all I got. I didn't even want to talk to you today. I'm going to just be real. You probably didn't want to listen to me. So boom, it goes both ways. Oh. We're still friends though, right? A love-hate relationship. Okay. Well, hang around. I'll probably be back in a day or so. Maybe even tomorrow. If I start feeling better. And stay blessed. That's what I kind of resort to when I can't think of what the moral is, and I really can't. Don't ride ambulances unless you're saving lives. Steer clear of them. No, don't ignore your symptoms. That's actually a good moral. Because then other people get involved. And then they start doing what they think's best for you, and it's annoying as fuck. So don't ignore symptoms. Don't downplay. I did, obviously. But it's going to be hard anyway, so just be open to, if you have to put a brown paper sack over your head to make it into the doctor, I guess just do what you need to do and get it done. Eat your peas. All right. This is Better Moody, and you've This is the way forward. Yeah. And you've been listening to Better Moody. So I will see you in the next episode.